This is what Kanye was afraid of. 12 years old? I never thought I would say Kanye is right.
People are dragging Kim Kardashian because of Northwest. Let's talk about it. Hey, beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How have you all been? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video, we want to talk about Kim Kardashian and Northwest. They are going viral. Everybody's talking about her. So Kim Kardashian and Northwest stepped out. I think they are in Italy, if I'm not mistaken. They stepped out together, and a photo of Northwest out with her mom is out. But what's striking the conversation is that people are saying that Northwest is dressed so grown, and people are having specific issue with her wearing a corset, and people are saying that this is exactly what Kanye West was worried about, leaving his children, and all that, and that Kim Kardashian is trying to sell Northwest. Like a whole lot of conspiracies coming out on what Kim Kardashian wants to do to her daughter. But for me, I find this conversation very, very interesting because I want you guys to see the outfit and let me know if you think that this outfit is too grown for Northwest. Do you see anything wrong with it? Because the entire internet is divided. Some people are cool with it, some people are not. But yeah, let's go check out people's reaction to this Northwest dressing like this. Then I'm going to come back and share more of my thought after we hear people's reaction to this. Okay, so let's go check it out and then we'll come back and talk more.
Kim Kardashian and her beautiful daughter Northwest are currently going viral because the fashion police do not like the outfit that Kim Kardashian allowed her 12-year-old daughter Northwest to wear. A lot of people have issues with the fact that she's wearing a corset, not so much the mini skirt, but the fact that she's wearing a corset. And people are bringing up Kanye West, saying Kanye is somewhere going crazy, but he can't be going too crazy when he chose a woman who doesn't wear clothes to be this little girl's stepmother. Ooh. I think we have to remember the environment that Northwest is being raised in. You know, she is the child of celebrities, but honestly, do I think it's appropriate for a 12-year-old to wear a corset? No. Would I allow a 12-year-old to wear a corset? No. But I'm also not Kim Kardashian. You know, I think as mothers, when it comes to little girls, of course they want to wear makeup when they're 10. They want to wear mini skirts when they're 9. It's up to us to say, you know, that will come. You will be able to wear a corset one day. It doesn't need to happen at 12 years old. That's why I do like how Beyonce has been with Blue Ivy and, you know, even Joy Chavis when it comes to Shy. You don't see Shy, who's 14 years old, wearing corsets and things like that. But at the same time, who am I? Who are we to police how someone else parents their child, you know? But I do think that Kim, you know, needs to be careful, because if you're letting her wear a corset at 12, what you gonna be saying no to when she's 16 years old? Have a good day.
This is what Kanye was afraid of. 12 years old? I never thought I would say Kanye is right, but what? At first, I didn't even recognize that this was Northwest. The fact that she looks like one of Kim's friends instead of her daughter is beyond me. Like, sorry, but that is not okay. When I was 12 years old, the most I put on was mascara and lip gloss. And I know some of y'all gonna be in the comments about, oh, she can do whatever she wants, but this is, like, sorry, this is fucking ridiculous. 12 going on 26, okay? Like, we need to bring back the old times. Remember when Bruce Jenner was telling Kylie to wash off the eyeliner on her face when she was 12 years old? Yeah, because this, what is actually going on? Like, Kim knows she's wrong for letting North come outside like this. This is exactly what Kanye was afraid of. That's exactly what's going on. They're literally using, or sorry, I should say Kim is using her daughter, I don't give a f*** I'll be saying. 12 years old, like I said, that is not 12 years old. And I can just tell that she's the one who runs everything. Like, she probably picks out her own clothes. She tells her mom, oh yeah, I'm gonna wear this, and yeah, can't tell me nothing. Because that's exactly what it gives. I watched her literally grow up, and I'm not saying, listen, she's 12 years old. If she was 18, 19, 20, okay, cool. But you're not even a teenager. It's no way. Like, look at this. It's like, I don't have to say much.
Honestly, it's Kanye's fault. It's his fault. Look at how he has his women walking around. Just imagine how much Northwest has been around and have seen growing up. Like, let's just really get into the nitty-gritty. Y'all talking about how y'all was dressing when y'all was 12 and this, that, and the third, but y'all wasn't in Hollywood when y'all was 12. Let's not forget to mention, y'all didn't have rich celebrity parents that had y'all around anybody when y'all was 12. Like, let's just really clock it for what it really is. I'm not saying it's acceptable, but I feel like we should just stay out of celebrities and rich people business, because we already know that they raise their children to be fast. Like, let's just call it what it is. Let's just call it spade a spade. Y'all are sitting here talking about Kanye's daughter has a corset on at the age of 12. And yes, I'm not saying it's okay, but one thing I'm going to say is Blue Ivy did the same shit. Y'all not coming for Beyonce and how fast Blue Ivy's growing up either. So it's like at some point it just really is what it is. Like all the children in Hollywood are fast. Like let's not act like they're not.
Okay, I see a lot of people upset about Kim Kardashian letting her 12-year-old daughter wear a corset and color her hair blue. I feel this is the perfect age for young girls to experiment because of the fact that they don't have the weight and the pressure to look polished in a job. So, yeah, dye your hair blue, dye your hair green, like, live it up, be cute, find your personal style. We all used to love to dress up and find our personal style before we had to assimilate. So, by all means, let her experiment. This is so cute. It's eating. It's just so cute.
Kim, this outfit is fast as fuck. So I was thinking in my head, because I can't keep up with all these ages. I'm like, okay, maybe North's like 14, because I would let my high schooler wear this, like, I'm not going to lie. But North is 12 years old. 12 years old is usually like, what, a sixth grader? This is crazy. I don't even know what's so crazy about it, if it's the corset or the no stockings and the little skirt. But overall, no, Kim. And then remember when Kanye was going on them rants like, I don't want North to be pimped out by her mom, like how Kim was pimped out, blah, 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 blah. I'm not necessarily saying that Kim is pimping her out, but she is exploiting her, I feel like. Because let's be real, the generation of Kardashian Jenners that we have now, they're getting older, they're tired of working. It's time for the new generation, which is North, Chicago, True, etc. So what y'all think?
Truly no concept of time. So I don't know why I thought Northwest was 16. I just found out she was 12. The discourse can end. It is inappropriate. I was going to give her the benefit of the doubt because I couldn't remember when she was born, because again, that's not my kid. That's not no family of mine. Therefore, it's not my business to know her age and what she got going on in her life. However, if my 12-year-old cousins would come to me and be like, I'm an alternative girl, period. Take stuff out my closet. You're new to this. I'm true to this. But if she would be like, can I borrow a corset? Not until you're 16. I think that's fair. And I think that's fair because there is a thing to say about growing up a little too fast. You can still be yourself within your age range. It's not appropriate for a 12-year-old to have a corset on. I refuse to be gaslit. I'm not the overly woke friend. I'm the friend that's awake and you guys are asleep. That's it.
I really wish some of you guys had the freedom and the resources that Northwest has, so then you guys would stop talking when it came to the way she dresses. Because in my opinion, she's giving Monster High. She is in fact dressing for her age. I'm seeing a discourse saying that Northwest shouldn't be wearing a corset, her cleavage was too much. I do agree with that. I do agree that her cleavage was pushed up a little bit too much. I agree it could have been pushed down instead of pushed up. But I do believe that her stylist, her mom, they're dealing with things they didn't have to deal with 2-3 years ago. Our girl is going through puberty. So let's stop speaking on her body. She dresses fine. The blue hair, iconic. If your parents are allowing that, then so be it. Northwest is literally living out a lot of our dreams. I am one of them girls who grew up on Monster High. I wanted to dress like them so bad. I think that a lot of us are forgetting that we used to be little girls too. We used to go back and forth with our mothers about what we want to wear. Y'all don't think North be going back and forth with Kim? At some point, you have to let your kid be themselves. I definitely am enjoying watching Northwest experiment with her style because that's something a lot of us wish we could have done at a younger age.
I love to ride the Kanye West hate train, but 12 years old and what Northwest was wearing, out of pocket. And I feel like that is why Kim Kardashian went to bat at going to court and having say so of what North can do, what North can't do, basically having sole custody of that. They did go to court and trying to push Kanye West out because y'all knew y'all was going to try to make them kids a little mini version of y'all. And that's fine, but let her be her own person. And okay, let's be clear. The outfit was not revealing as much, but she's 12. Why does she have a corset pushing her breast up to the top? The makeup, the long hair, like, I mean, if that's her style, that's her style. But come on, like, I just feel like it's very much being pushed on her because Northwest does have a creative mindset and creative style, but daddy figure comes in at this point. Because I guarantee you, if she was walking down the red carpet or wherever she was walking down with Kanye West, she would not be dressed like that. So, like, let's talk about it. A conversation could have been had.
Kim Kardashian letting her 12-year-old wear a corset, honestly, are any of us shocked? This is textbook Kardashian parenting. Northwest shows up in Rome looking like she's auditioning for a role in burlesque. Corset, micro mini, platform boots, teal pigtails. People online are out there screaming, she's 12, and Kim's out here like, what? No, it's fashion. The internet is divided. Some call it disturbing, some are calling it cute. But here's the truth. When your mom built her empire on Schmex tapes and reality TV shows, dressing your middle schooler like a nightclub headliner isn't shocking, it's branding. And no, don't give me the she's expressing herself defense. She's 12. At 12, kids should be worried about braces and dancing on social media, not corsets in the Vatican City. But Kim can't resist because in the Kardashian world, being a kid is optional, but being a headline is mandatory. So congrats, Kim. You broke the internet again, not with innovation, not with substance, but by dressing your daughter like a 30-year-old Instagram influencer on vacation. At this point, the corset is no longer the problem. It's the parent who thought it was a good idea.
If Blue Ivy came on this internet and dressed how Northwest is dressed, y'all would be eating Beyonce the up. Okay? Y'all have no mercy when it comes to Blue Ivy. But when it comes to the Kardashians, y'all give them so much grace. That's crazy. The double standard is beyond me. Okay? It's beyond me. That little girl should be dressed like a child and not an adult. She's not even in high school yet. I don't care how much money your parents have. And then again, the over-sexualization of young girls at the hands of their parents. I don't know. I just don't like the double standard that y'all have especially when it comes to those two. But yeah, it's not okay. It's not cool, and y'all are normalizing this. It's insane. But then you can even see it with, like, I guess regular people. Y'all have freaking five-year-olds going to school with acrylic, a full set on. Bust downs. It's out of hand. It's crazy. Y'all are horrible parents that allow this stuff, but then y'all, like, people just in general. Northwest should not be dressed like that. All out. We shouldn't even know she got titties. I'm just joking, but yeah, she needs to be covered. Like, the over-sexualization of young girls is disgusting, especially when you know how this country is when it comes to that type of stuff. Like, I don't know. It's just nasty.
Interesting. Please go down in the comment section and let me know what you think about this video. Do you think Northwest was like the outfit is wrong for Northwest, or you think that it is appropriate for her? Do you think that Kim Kardashian is trying to parade her daughter and brand her daughter like her mother did her? Go down in the comment section and share your thought. But please, as always, keep it respectful. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free, share your thought. Love to know what you guys think. Okay. For me, it's really interesting that what people are having conversation is about the corset, how the corset sits on her. And people are trying to compare her to Blue Ivy. If you know Blue Ivy, I'll put a picture so you guys see. Blue Ivy has wore corset. Blue Ivy has wore top. But one thing I would say is that Northwest looks way bigger than Blue Ivy. And I feel like she's more endowed here than Blue Ivy. A cloth I will wear and a cloth somebody like Let's even say Northwest, even. It's not going to show up. Like there's no cleavage on anyone, no matter how much I push it up. So let's even come and think about that. That we'll have to put that into perspective. Talking about how a 12 years old should not wear corset. I feel like that is not the issue here. The issue is not about Northwest wearing corsets, because okay, it's corset. And people try to compare it with Blue Ivy and all that. Blue Ivy has wore corset. It's just that Blue Ivy has a different body frame than Northwest. For me, is the I don't is there anything wrong? Yes, I understand why people will say it's being sexualized, but this is what we talk about when they say sexualizing younger girls. 12 years old, I feel like is the age where younger girls want to start expressing themselves. I started wearing makeup at around that age, like 12, 13, 14-ish. That was when I started wearing makeup. Like I started doing eyeliner. I started getting interested in makeup. It was around that age. And I feel like a lot of us are forgetting that this is not West, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's daughter. Kylie and the others, we saw them literally grow up in front of us, and we saw how that they were really fast. Kylie started doing plastic surgery things to her face when she was still a teenager. That's another thing we should also remind ourselves on. So when we're talking about Northwest, and Northwest is not our average preteen girl, not at all. And from what I've seen online, I know we don't know these people personally. Northwest is a very expressive child. If we go on, they have a TikTok together, and even the way she talks and all that, Northwest is very much Kanye West's daughter. She's very, very expressive. She say what she wants, she say what's on her mind, and she wants to do what she wants to do. I don't think, as much as Kim is a mom, I don't think that Kim can tell Northwest what to do. That's another thing. Secondly, another thing we also need to figure out is that Northwest, the environment that she was raised on. Her mom, her aunties, everybody dress, but their body is usually like tea. Their body has to be tea and all that. Kanye West, her dad is out there parading a woman up naked. So that's another thing we need to. So this is a child that people say, oh, she's going so far, she's going too fast, she dressed like a grown up. Guy, Northwest can be 12 years old, but she's been raised like she's 18 already. That's another thing we need to clock. This is not me saying that, oh, people should dress their children, but the truth is that people just need to get off the grip and stop sexualizing children that develop stuff on time. Because this is something I saw, it didn't happen to me, but this is something I saw personally, that girls that grew boobs on time and wear big, they were easy. No, any clothes they wear, they tell them you're showing something, you're trying to seduce, you're trying to. I feel like Northwest looks like a child. The outfit she wear, the hair, the cleavage was too much. That's I'm not even the cleavage for a child is too much, but the skirts, the maybe other children will wear a spaghetti or a tank top with that skirt and the same boots. That's just it. Let's allow people to have their freedom, especially as young girls. And I feel like these are the things that shut down young girls. I remember when I was much younger, it's two type of clothes I love wearing, and I'm still that way to date. When I was much younger, in my preteen, 13 and all that, when I was much younger, I either want to wear a baggy trouser like joggers and all that, or I want to wear a mini short skirt. It's something I like. I wasn't doing it to attract anybody, but it was just something I like, and I like seeing my legs as a young girl. And all those things were shut down by my parents, and that's because I understand they were trying to, but I feel like those are things that also affect a child's confidence and all that in a certain way, when they're trying to express themselves the way they dress. And nobody would tell me that they were not a young girl that wanted to wear something short, something slicky, and all that. Northwest she has a parents that wants to allow. Like at this point, I don't see that outfit. Yes, it's an outfit like a grown. Sorry, guys, I'm bourbon. I understand it's an outfit that an adult can wear, but the way it's being put together, Northwest still looks like a child. Do you see that color? That like everything still just come off together as a child. I just feel like people are just really hypersexualizing her because she grew a bigger boobs than her age. If what she was wearing, if her boobs wasn't that big and it was, and I don't understand, dress to your body type and all that. But yeah, I just feel like people give Kim some slack, give Kanye West, like, is their kid? Whatever they want to run, nobody should try and say, oh, Kanye West said it. Kanye West is worse. Kanye West knew exactly the family he was getting married to. Kanye West did worse to women, even dressing his wife like. So let's not even go there. Kanye West is not a holy and that on this one. It's all these are the things this little girl see, and that form who she is as a person, and she's trying to express herself. So let's take it, let's pipe it, let's just say pipe down, people. We didn't see her hanging out with a boy. She was with her mom. She's with her mom. Okay? I don't see anything wrong with it. You guys let me know what you guys think about it. Do you see anything wrong with what Northwest was wearing? Go down in the comment section, share your thoughts. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys in my next video. This is